Okay, our product here has now had a good 20 minutes to react, and you can probably see copious amounts of solid precipitate there formed in the tube. So what we need to do now is to filter and dry the product, pulling off the excess water off the ice bath. So in order to do that, we just need to rearrange the equipment a little bit. We're no longer using the bunsen. We'll be using the vacuum pump, and we'll be filtering the product into a butanal funnel under low pressure. So let's get a rubber seal for that. Yeah. So it's a good seal. Bring the pump around, connect up, and we're ready to filter our product. Now, it's important to wash the product. We'll be rinsing out with 1 molar hydrochloric acid and then some distilled water. Here's the pump. Good seal there, hopefully. We can slowly get the product onto the paper. Just encourage it to make a seal. And there you can now see the product filtering over. Material filtering. Oops, a little bit on the side there. Now, as I say, we've got some pre-cooled 2 molar or 1 molar HCl, so we'll be just rinsing out the reaction flask and the pipette with the HCl. You can see with every rinse of the acid there, the pump is doing its job and pulling it through. Of course, the product being organic does not dissolve in the hydrochloric acid. And then thoroughly rinse that. Last thing to do is to rinse with some distilled water. And we can add that slowly from the wash bottle here. And make sure we thoroughly wash our product. So 3 rinses should be enough. Just need it to dry a little bit on the funnel there under pressure. Under pressure. And turn off the pump. Well, we've washed thoroughly, just release the pressure here, and we found that it's probably advisable to scrape out the product rather than leave it on the filter paper, which we're going to do this time. And we're going to scrape the material using a spatula onto this pre-weighed watch glass. So let's just do that. is of course a wet product, and you can see the solid coming off there. I'm going to come off the spatula. There, it's better. And I prefer this method to take it off, because sometimes we've had the paper brown a little in the drying stage, and we think that's because we didn't wash thoroughly. Now you can see I've rather hurried this, and I've punched 2 holes in the paper, which is not good, which is all for sort of like leaving it on the paper. I'm just going to get another spatula and encourage that to come off. You will have noticed I'm wearing gloves for this operation. Let's get the filter paper out, and I'll probably scrape from there. Try not to leave any product on the book, nothing like that. Right, a little bit more to come off, I feel. Of course, we don't want any paper, but needs bust, as the circumstance requires. No, not the ideal way to collect the product. You can see we've left quite a bit on the filter paper there. And who knows, if we had dried on the filter paper, it may have been slightly easier to remove. Again, remember we started with 1 ml of butan-1-ol. We hope we made the aldehyde, butanal, and then we've reacted that subsequently with 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazine to make 2,4-dinitrophenylhydrazone. And we're now going to dry the product off here with a low temperature oven at perhaps 40-50 degrees centigrade, and then we'll be able to weigh the yielded product there and see how efficient our conversion was. Have left rather a lot of the material on the filter paper, and we could perhaps have been a little more efficient in removing it there and scraping off, so perhaps I'll dry that too on a separate watch glass. Well, that's it, the Fenton's, or the oxidation of butan-1-ol using a Fenton's oxidising system.